All right, let's get moving. All right, folks. I don't have any monitor, so. Okay. All right, I'll just do it over here. All right, give us a little. All right, Jackie. Woohoo! Jackie's on. Sophia, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being on, folks.
Clan. Well, I can't find us. What is this? It now?
That is us right there.
No, it says.
Yeah, that's us.
Okay, all right. Oh, goodness sakes! I'll tell you what.
There's nothing like trying to get onto a show when we discover that Facebook overnight changed a whole lot of stuff. It's always Facebook's fault. It's never our fault, folks. All right, good to see you on today, everyone.
Yes.
So, why don't we get started because we've already wasted
now the show's half over. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Great to see you. We got a great show for you. It's a nice morning. It's a nice winter morning because it is still winter.
Still winter. Indeed it is.
Cold and breezy. So grab your cup of coffee. I got mine. Joel has his. Hope you have yours. And we will be right back.
And here we go.
From the Somerset Studios in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's Smacked Jack Live with your co-hosts Keith and Joel Wenderman.
All right. Good to see everybody on today. Thanks, Natalie. Good to hear from you. Yay from Florida. Yeah, always put in where you're coming in from. It's good to
Florida.
Good to see that we're.
Is it snowing down? Does it snow in Florida?
Yeah, I don't know. How's the weather down there, Natalie? All right, Leslie. Good to see you, Leslie. What's that?
This was supposed to be off. Did we already do the intro thing?
Yeah, well, this will die out.
Oh, that's yours. Okay,
okay. See, we lost our soundboard last week because the little biscuit doesn't work, and now Keith's got a speaker, or I got a speaker, and we got too many cooks in the sound kitchen, if you will.
Which one is the house speaker?
All right, so as usual, we're rusty, and all that good stuff. Hey.
What have we got going?
Well, I was going to give you an update on my leg. You all know that a month ago today, actually, I had a minor surgery on my my leg, but I wanted to take a picture of it today because the other day it looked great. I was like, wow, this is really looking good. I went to take a picture of my leg today. I was like, doesn't look as good as it did the other day. So it's going fine. It feels great. I'm in great shape.
Have you been running at all?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing a little running. Not my full. I've been running about 1.5 miles on my track. So I have to get back up to the 2 miles and then 3 miles because I got the hot chocolate 5K coming up, and that's in a month. So I have not much time to get myself prepared for the good old hot chocolate 5K in Philadelphia. So I think I'll be ready for that.
Okay.
So no show next week.
Right. You got
have a funeral. Real good friend, congregant at church, former choir member passed away. So. She held on strong, but so we'll have that service next week. Okay.
So means we'll miss my birthday show.
Yes. So this is actually going to be your.
Oh, today's my birthday show.
Today's your birthday
get
show.
Out of town.
Yeah. So we have a little special.
A week from today, I turn 100 years old, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I thought you turned 100 last year.
All right, I'll be 101. Whatever. Anyway, so.
All right, so. Little bit of before we get on to that comment about that. Last week, this is about my daughter Sophia. Now, my daughter Sophia is a trumpet player in the Pancrest Jazz High School jazz band, and she had where's this sound coming from? And she had a jazz fest last week. She's in 10th grade, and those who are parents of teenagers or who have teenagers, you might identify with this pretty well. So I went to the Jazz Fest. It was in New Jersey. And I got into the auditorium and I sat in the back row. I just went all by myself. I said, I'll sit in the back row. I brought my computer to do some work and all that. And so after Pancrest played, they were awesome. They played. They came in and sat down. The kids sat down about halfway down the auditorium. So a little while later, I stood up to stretch, and it was between bands. I stood up to stretch, and Sophia, from way down in the middle of the auditorium, turned around, saw that I was standing, and gave me a big smile and a big wave.
Wow.
I was like, I
Very
cannot
good.
believe my teenage daughter,
Yeah.
amongst all her friends, is actually waving to me.
See that geek over there? Yeah,
This
that's
is
my
great.
pop. He came to see me.
Yeah,
that's great.
now a year ago she probably would have shrunk under her seat.
Yeah. That's
but yeah, I was
that?
like, wow, hi.
Everything comes back
You're
to
my
it.
daughter. I'm your
Yeah.
dad. Yeah, just thanks for
What's up,
saying
kid?
hi. Yeah, so that was cool.
That's sweet.
So I wanted to
Very
make mention of just the Tennessee tornadoes. I was going to
Oh, goodness sakes.
about so far I think maybe 25. Does anybody have another number on that? 25 deaths over that. Have you seen the pictures?
Yeah. It just
Devastation.
went
man.
through with like a gigantic lawnmower and leveled that. Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I saw a few Facebook friends marking themselves safe, and I saw that the next day, and I thought, wasn't what happened? And then I saw the news. So we're
They're
praying
the
for you guys
second
down
one
there.
in history
Is that
down
true?
there.
I don't know.
Or they haven't had too many down there in Tennessee.
Yeah, you don't
or
really
the
hear
worst
them.
one or something like that.
You don't really hear them in that particular area too much, but yeah, if you get a little time, look at those pictures, see the devastation. Is just. Okay, so our big deal, the elephant in the room for today's show would be the coronavirus.
Yes.
So we thought we'd put a few slides together regarding the coronavirus. And Keith's job was to do what?
Well, what I was supposed to get a bottle of Corona because
Which is the root cause.
Well, yes, a lot of stuff comes up on Facebook. It's like, can I buy Corona? I bet you Corona's sales have dropped by like 95%. Tried to get a bottle and I was
Poor
running
Corona.
late, so I couldn't.
They had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, poor Corona. It's like.
Couldn't they have come out? Could have been like Bud virus or something.
Right, Bud. They can afford it. I don't know if Corona can afford
Milwaukee
it.
Best virus or something like that. Anyway, apparently coronavirus is just a series of different viruses that have been around forever, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this particular one, which is 19, means that it was discovered in the year 2019. That's what that's
okay.
For. So let's go through a couple slides that we have. Let us know what you guys are thinking. Again, Dr. Keith and Dr. Joel, we don't want to give away all the information how to take care of yourself here.
No. It's a little bit you got to do on your own.
Yeah, consult with your physicians before you take any advice from
And
Keith
let me
myself.
just throw in there, if you go to buy something at a store, you walk up to the counter, go right ahead to sneeze in anybody's face. Because I have a nighttime job that I do. It's a wine store. And, some of the nicest customers come up to me and they just sneeze right in my face. And it's great because, and if I can catch it quick enough, I open my eyes and my mouth and I just take it all in.
And you breathe in?
Yeah.
You inhale? Yeah, give it.
And I'm figuring if I breathe in everybody's gunk that they don't want, I will be immune to the coronavirus.
I would say you're probably pretty immune to all that. Yeah.
Oh my lord! So cover your mouth. Sneeze.
It's
whatever
one thing,
you got to do.
It's one thing for me to be teaching children who are in third grade, and for them to a sneeze
No,
comes up
these-
and they
these are
can't react.
adults.
You're talking about
these
adults.
aren't adult. These aren't young adults that are in college or whatnot. These are people that are my age.
Yeah.
And they come up and they cough right in my face.
So do everybody a favor and just cover your mouth.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think the prescribed is into your elbow, something like that.
Yes.
And then just don't touch that part of your shirt again.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because at work I wear gloves and they're Velcro, and when I'm not using them, I have them like stuck right here. So when I sneeze into that, and then I put my gloves on and shake somebody's hand.
That works out just fine. It's the same people that sneeze in your face. Okay, so let's get to some facts about the good old coronavirus here. Let's see where we are. Okay, so as we said, it is the coronavirus COVID-19. I think that means coronavirus ID 19.
Okay.
All right, so in the United States, now I updated these as best as I could. There's been a total cases of 330, 17 deaths. I think most of them have been in Washington. Again, correct me with anything here. I see, Natalie, we have 7 in isolation and 3 have passed away. Wow, so that's 3 now. This morning it was 2 in Florida. States reporting cases 19. I think that probably is a higher number now. That might be an old number. Over 100,000 at this point worldwide. So at least 15 patients, this is something we don't hear of too much actually, at least 15 patients recovered, 6 in California, 4 in Nebraska, 2 in Illinois, 1 in Washington, Arizona, and 1 in Wisconsin. So it is actually not doomsday.
Right.
If you can contract the virus, you kind of quarantine yourself and kind of go through the protocol and so forth. So people are recovering from this. Okay. All right. So here is the confirmed, and again, this was as of last night at 5 o'clock. So this might be different. Brian, good to see you, Brian. We actually had a woman come in to work yesterday and ask if corona really causes the virus.
Wow. And we're just joking about that.
I told her, cures it. Just put time in the beer.
Oh, my God.
You know what? Anyway.
I think that person should be quarantined just because she might hurt somebody in the outside world.
Something's going on there. Does she have a
driver's license by any chance?
I don't know.
Operate heavy machinery?
Wow. Oh, gosh, Brian. Brian, good to see you, man. Okay, so here's this is off of NBC News. A lot of this is from NBCnews.com. They seem to have a nice up-to-date website with this. So there are the states at this point, and I have an idea that there's probably more states than this because this was from last night.
Okay.
This updates. I mean, you got to update this by the minute.
Right.
Okay. All right. So protect yourself. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Obviously, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay at home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze, as we were saying. Clean and disinfect. Interestingly enough, I understand that these viruses, they only last about 2 to 6 hours on any surface.
Oh.
So when you see, and I've heard this from a number of sources, when the schools that are closing, these facilities that are closing, if they just close them for a day, and just do the regular routine cleaning, it should, pretty much take care of that. And I don't take my word for that, but that's what I've read, that's what I've heard, et cetera, et cetera. Using a face mask really only if you have the virus, or if you're going into a room with somebody in there. You don't. They're saying you don't really need to wear one of them. It doesn't really help. Just out in the general public. So save those masks for the people who need it, like the people who are working in the hospitals and so forth.
Right. All right.
Wash your hands, of course. We said that 20 seconds. Getting under the fingernails too is something else that my fingernails grow so long that it's hard to do the scrubbing under there and keep the
Yeah. Well, what I did this week, I tore my fingernails off, completely off. Little sore, gotta admit. Might not do it again, but.
You're hoping another virus doesn't come along.
Preventative medicine is what I'm practicing here. Yes.
All right, let's see if this works for me. How it spreads
from open fingernails.
I think we have an idea of how it spreads. All right, person to person. That seems to be this is the CDC website. This seems to be the major way of how it spreads is actually person to person. Surface to person they're saying it's minimal.
Okay.
But it's coughing on people, sneezing on people, picking somebody else's nose.
We can't do that anymore. No. Darn.
Yeah.
Now, I have heard that I'm sure every virus is different, but they can't live outside the body for very long.
Right.
That's what you said.
Exactly.
Different, 98 or whatever temperature we are. Surface is at that temperature, so, and I guess that's
and I think
saving us.
I think probably the question which I have is we don't, or they, scientists, don't know too much about this particular virus. Is that true for this virus too? Meaning they can't live outside of the body.
Okay.
Is it only 2 to 6 hours for this virus, or is this some super virus that can live for 24 hours on a surface?
Right.
Yeah, I'm saying they know so little about this that.
Yeah.
I think they're just going on what they already know about viruses in general, and hopefully this, follows those same laws of viruses, right? It's touching, but it's not thought to be main way of virus spreads by touching surfaces. So if you touch a handrail and then touch your face, it could spread that way, but they're thinking that's probably not.
Okay.
Again, they're saying pretty much. Person to person, okay? Symptoms are, kind of the same as they've always been: fever, cough, shortness of breath, those types of things. And then, of course, prevention and treatment. Just kind of.
Now, funny enough, and it's not funny, but I had those same symptoms after enjoying a whole bunch of Corona.
That is true.
Hey,
right?
Myron.
Headache, cough.
Yes. Headache, cough.
Vomiting, diarrhea.
Cha-cha-cha.
All
yes.
that, yes.
All the stuff, yeah.
So, not to make light of this at all, so I think that's pretty much all we're going to say about the other thing is that they're not quite sure why the children haven't really been getting this as much as the adults.
Huh.
So they're not really sure how that is. One of the doctors explained it the other day on a news program. He was saying something about their, children's immune systems are not developed, and because of that, there's not the reaction. I couldn't really understand it, but I saw that on the news, and I just read it on a website the other day that children are not getting it like adults are.
Yeah.
So
and normally kids are usually bringing home
exactly. So I'm hoping that holds and that is kind of like the story that children don't get this because when children get these heavy illnesses they're very susceptible to.
And I also heard everybody's saying, well, spring's coming, once the warmer weather's coming it'll burn it out, but everybody's the world is such a small place anymore. Our summer is New Zealand's winter, so people travel all over the world, so that might not necessarily help.
And I thought that was interesting too because I always thought like warmer weather that would promote living of viruses, bacteria, whatever, because of the moisture in the air. But what I again heard was that in the wintertime we're more susceptible to getting sick because our bodies dry out, the mucus linings dry out, and that's why there's more illness in the wintertime. So they're hoping when the summer comes we won't be so susceptible to getting the virus. So again, they don't know. They're hoping that is, but I hear what you're saying that when it's summer here it's winter there, and
basically you're saying conserve the mucus.
Yes. When you cough up your phlegm, just swallow it.
Oh my God!
There will be no more hawkers on the street, right?
All right, enough. Let's get a little bit.
All right, thanks. Who else we got on here?
Yeah, let me check see who we have on. Themis, Brian, Deb's
good to see Bob on. Yay, Christine.
Myron's watching.
Yeah.
Hey, sis.
Thanks, guys.
Natalie.
We love to hear where you're coming in from.
Jacqueline way up front. Wasn't Jackie here?
Yep, Jackie was here a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Barbara. I saw Barbara. Barbara had trouble getting on.
Yeah, we had trouble getting on,
Natalie.
Barbara. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Very sorry.
Nice crew on today.
Yeah. So if you're getting any value or, again, no value at all out of our conversation.
No value at all is value.
That's right.
I mean, if you're getting no value, that means you're slightly annoyed. And that's good. You're not asleep.
That is
true.
We would love for you to smack the like button or
love it.
Or love
and share.
The love button.
And
share,
yeah. I have a friend that very nice guy. Sometimes he's a little lost, but he's what's a smack and jack? His wife watches it. I see her chime in now and then, but you can't understand what we're doing. It's like, well, we're not really doing much. We're having a cup of coffee in the morning with our friends.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
We found vacant time on the internet at Saturday at 9:15. Yeah. We said we better fill that with crud.
And as hard as it is to get online, if we were doing this in the afternoon or maybe Friday night, we'd
be bounced.
Yes,
we'd be bounced. There's other things that can be on in place of Smack and Jack. All right. So don't forget to check out smackandjack.com as always. I, of course, still need to work on updating that, but it's a nice website. Check it out when you get a minute there.
Alrighty.
So I think it's time for us to do our freeze for the picture. This worked out really well, folks, last week. I used one of these snapshots. What we do is we freeze, and then I screenshot it, and I use that for the YouTube thumbnail.
Okay.
When I put our shows on YouTube, and I'll also send this picture out as well, saying if you missed our show, check it out, and the picture is there for them to see. Okay?
All right.
So here we go. You let us know which you like best. We'll do 3 different shots. Tell us which one you like, either shot 1, shot 2, or shot 3. Okay?
Here goes 1.
1. All right. Here's number 2. See, we're pointing to something because I'll put something there later, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay. Last one. Ready?
Okay.
How about you kind of turn that way? I'll turn this way, and we'll point into the center. Is that right?
This way? Okay.
So you turn that way.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Here's shot number 3. Go. Look at the screen, dude.
Oh, I was doing a different one. You're going to use that one. All right, one more time.
All right, there we go. Ready, Ed. Yay!
Right.
Bravo! So that's shot number 3. Let's know what you think there.
All right, everybody, let us know. I think I'm going to go with shot 2.5. What do you think? I think shot 2.5 is my.
I'll use the one
guess.
that's kind of like all blurred.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Blurry and why is he
yeah.
so close? And
Guess what time it is?
oh,
folks?
nice.
Time for jokes.
Nice.
Time for jokes.
Oh.
Now, this week's jokes have
Can't turn
all
down
to
the
do.
volume. It will not turn down.
If you do like that, it doesn't. Good job, man. Good job,
Turn
man.
it off. All right.
All right, here we go. What kind of music do they play at Stonehenge?
Oh, rock music.
Hard rock.
Oh, good.
Okay, what kind of music do they play at a playground?
Don't know.
Swing.
Oh,
Swing, right? What kind of music do they play at a soft drink factory?
ooh.
Pop.
Right. Oh.
And last joke. What kind of music do they play at a construction site?
I don't know.
Heavy metal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Only from the best,
Uh-huh.
practically okay joke book ever.
Very
Jokepedia.
Very
All right. Remember, don't go out and buy it.
Very
All right.
good.
We
Very
got we have a little blank slate.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Shall we do that?
Yeah, let's.
Or
do a
shall we
little
do
bit of
trivia first, and then we'll do blank slate?
that. Yeah,
No,
let's do
but we
tri-
got a lot of response going on. All right. So why don't we do our trivia?
2.5. What are they responding? Oh, okay. I forgot what we asked. I got a 2.5 from Jackie. Thanks, Jax.
To say our short-term memory is shorter than short.
Yeah. Keith, how are you? Nice to meet you. Oh, right.
Fist bump, dude.
There was something they
Let's practice.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were
broke my
doing it in
knuckles.
China. I don't know if it was on one of the late night shows, so they were making a joke of it. But I think that they walk up in China. They walk up and instead of shaking, they do some kind of leg bump with their feet or something
Really?
like that.
Wow.
And it's
So you
really
can do
sick.
like the fist pump. You can do like the
you're
elbow.
still touching, or just say, "Yo, what up?"
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, actually,
What
we
up?
got a nice little posting from church yesterday, kind of going through this at the piece. How about we
Yeah.
don't shake hands at this point and just kind of say, hey.
Well, I was at a funeral yesterday, as I went, and it was a pretty good sized place. But every table, every flat surface, had a hand sanitizer on it.
Yeah.
Talk about sign of the times. It's like we have them at work, and I use them every once in a while if somebody gives me a wet bill or something like that.
Right,
but
right.
they were, and I could see every 5 minutes somebody's walking by, getting wiping.
Everywhere, yeah.
So yeah.
All right, let's do a little trivia, folks.
All
Let's
right.
brighten up the scene here. A little bit of trivia. And we only have 2 trivia questions today. So question number 1 and question number 2.
Okay.
Why? Because we're a little lacking.
Yeah, something.
Go ahead.
Okay, in what major
Major?
Canadian city would you find the Lord Stanley's Gift Monument? In what major Canadian city would you find the Lord Stanley's Gift Monument? Now, and I'm not, I even know Lord Stanley. Haven't had drinks with him lately, but anyway.
Here's number 2, folks. Question
number two.
Yep.
What film did Carol Burnett parody as the character Scarlet in a costume made from tassels, drapery, and a curtain rod? I think I know. What
Really?
film did Carol Burnett parody as the character Scarlet in a costume made from tassels, drapery, and a curtain rod? Okay.
Okay, so we only have 2 trivia questions today, which is good because that brings us back to our game Blank Slate.
Okay, yes.
So we'll do
Let's
that,
do a
and then
little
we'll do
Blank
this
Slate.
day in history, then we'll go back and answer all the
We
questions.
do have a little bit of history this day.
Okay, so because, as I said, things were going rough from the start this morning, I forgot to bring the game Blank Slate with us. I had planned to play the game, but what I did is I put down some words on paper. so we can still play the game. All's
Okay.
not lost. Okay, so for those who have not played this game before or not familiar with Blank Slate, I give you the first word. You type in the second word, whatever comes to mind. Okay? So I'll give you the first word. You type in the second word that comes to mind.
Both of these are first. Sometimes they're...
Yeah, so we're going to do 2 of the first words, and then the next 2 will be the last word, okay?
Okay, so we're doing
So,
4.
number 1. Put down number 1, okay? The first word is magic. Magic, Okay, magic, What did you come up with? All right, number 2.
Magic.
This is the first
there's a couple
word.
of them. Okay, yeah.
First word again. Same, Same, Okay.
One word. We can't use 2 words. Same. One word. Just one word only, not a whole... Okay.
Right. Okay, now this one, number 3, I'm going to give you the second part. Okay, so I'll give you blank and then the word. Okay, so here we go. Number 3 is blank less. Less.
Oh.
Right? All right.
Okay.
And number 4, the same thing. I'm going to give you the second part here. Okay, so we have
Okay.
seat. Seat.
Okay.
All right, so we'll come back to that, and we'll see what everybody has. All right.
Here, you want to run through them real quick? One more time. Number 1.
Okay, number 1 was magic. Magic. Number 2, same. Same. Number 3, less. Less. Number 4, seat. Seat.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So let's go on to this day in history, then we'll go back and recap everything that we need to get finished up, and we'll be out of here. Okay?
And now, Mike and Jack's This Day in History.
Can everybody hear that?
You turned it
All
down.
right, I got to get a sounding. You know, I've been in this position as Ed McMahon for, 4 or 5 years now. I have put $0 into the production, and my campaign promise, I'm going to buy a mixing board. I don't care if this costs me $39. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't care what it costs. America needs this. Smack and Jack needs this. Thank you.
Love it, man. Love it.
On the other hand, you understand? The top 2% of our audience needs a mixing board. Let's get on with the show. Very good.
Where you been keeping that one, man? That was
I don't
awesome.
know. I just watching a lot of late night lately.
That was awesome,
So,
man.
yeah.
All right.
This day in 1965, Civil Rights March in Alabama. Troopers with nightsticks. This is 1965. I'm 2 years old. This sounds like it's almost like 1765. Troopers with nightsticks, shotguns, and tear gas grenades violently confronted 600 civil rights marchers during an attempted 50-mile march from Selma to Alabama State Capitol in Montgomery.
Nice.
And that's the bridge, they went over the bridge and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And,
right.
Footage of that, it's pretty disturbing.
Yeah,
Civil
I know.
rights, we just wanted to be able to, everybody wanted to vote and have a say in government within our lifetimes.
Exactly. Right.
So remember that when you vote this year. I don't want to get too political, but we don't want that going back to, got some radicals up there running this planet right now. And it's, anyway, 1969. Golda Meir it was elected by Israel to become the first female prime minister of Israel.
Okay.
Golda Meir. I remember her name. I don't remember that time because I was only 6, but I remember Golda Meir. That was 1969. 1876, a U.S. patent for the telephone was granted to Alexander Graham Bell for his revolutionary new invention of the telephone. 1876. So that's 146 years ago. Isn't that something?
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. But Can you imagine what the world would be like without a telephone? I mean, you think the wheel, but it's like that's something. That's something else.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston, everybody's favorite father from Malcolm in the Middle. One of my favorite shows. I miss Malcolm in the Middle, and he was also in Breaking Bad, critically acclaimed. Great, he's just a great actor all around. He was born this day in 1956. So happy birthday, good old Bryan. And that's about all that's going on. A lot of other stuff, but nothing really.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of things went on this day.
Yeah.
And
next year, if you look, there's going to be. I'll be writing this day in 2020. Smack and Jack had a mediocre to pretty good show.
Yeah.
So looking for that next year.
All right. So that would be a year from today. Yeah.
Okay. Still too loud, but I'd rather have a louder audience than not loud enough.
What? Okay. So we have to do a little cleaning up here,
Thanks,
folks. Let's get to our trivia answers, and then we'll get to our blank slate. Okay. Hey, Mike. Good to see you. Lender people. That's right.
Lender people. Nice. Yes.
Instead of lender man.
Yes.
Lenderman. Lendermen's. Lender. All right. So what we got here? Going back.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay. Right. I'm supposed to be.
Okay. So we have trivia to get onto here. All right. So I think we're right there.
Yep.
All right. I see Barbara's. Whoops. Sorry about that, folks. Let's go back here. All right.
She looks like the first one, so we'll start there. Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll start
All right.
with that.
What's the?
So, in what major Canadian city would you find the Lord Stanley's Gift Monument? I'm going to say Toronto. What are you saying? I see a Montreal.
Well, I don't know what one. I see a trick. I see a hat. I see a marker. Act.
But that's for our blank slate stuff.
Oh, so I'm way behind here.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
So Barbara said Montreal. I hear Montreal.
Okay.
All right. I say Toronto, but I'm probably wrong. Ottawa. Whoa, man! Talk about out of left field.
Oh,
Ottawa.
Okay. Ottawa.
Lord Stanley's Gift Monument. So I guess they're not talking about the actual Stanley Cup.
No.
Right. I mean, I was a little confused about that anyway, but okay.
Ottawa.
Moving on. What film did Carol Burnett parody as the character Starlet in a costume made from tassels, drapery, and the curtain rod?
Now, before you answer, I gotta say I didn't say Starlet. I said Scarlet because I was thinking of Scarlett O'Hara.
I was thinking
and
that
Gone
too.
with the Wind, and so I proudly gave away the.
Okay, so what film did Carol Burnett parody? Okay, I would say now I'm reading that correct too. I would say Gone with the Wind. I see a lot of Gone with the Wind here.
Themis, Barbary.
All right, here we go.
Jackie.
Answer is Gone with the Wind.
Okay, very good, very good.
All right, thanks guys for playing along there.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, so let's get back to our blank slate and see what everybody was thinking there. I think that's what you're looking at now.
If you ever get a chance to watch Carol Burnett, I think she's on Me TV.
Yeah.
It's really silly. And some of these, Harvey Korman, they're always laughing. You know, I don't know how they kept the show together. It must have been recorded live. Or maybe it was live back in the day.
Yeah.
And it's
like a real
it's kind of
sitcom.
dated. Yeah, but it's some of those things are just really, really silly. So anyway.
Yeah, we've kind of gone away from
Carol's
that type
still
of...
around, I believe. I think the rest of the crew and
Carol Burnett is still with us?
I think so.
Yeah, does
Vicki
anybody know?
Lawrence
Let
is
us
still
know.
around. But I think the rest of the
She's
crew
still
is
with
gone.
us.
Yeah. So anyway.
All right. So very
Blast
good.
from the
That's Keith's
past.
recommendation for the day.
Yes,
Watch Carol
yes.
Burnett show.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's get on to our blank slate game.
Okay.
That we just kind of did on the fly here. All right. So number one was magic. Number one was magic. I see magic trick, magic hat, magic marker, magic.
Oh, wait
act.
a minute. Hey, hold on a second here.
Are you with me, brother?
No, because I'm still on.
Yes. All right.
Oh.
I wrote down magic pen. Why? I don't know. Magic pen. What'd you write down?
I wrote magic hat.
All right. Magic hat, of course, man.
Because
Why
I drink
didn't
too much beer, I think.
That's right. Okay, number two. This one was
it's marker. Okay.
The next one was same blank. All right. I see
got a thing.
Same time.
Time difference.
Same
old,
difference.
Same old. I was thinking it.
Same old.
But I was
okay.
going to do old because it's same old.
Okay.
That's all we got.
I think that's all for number 2.
I did same day. What did you?
I did same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Same
good.
time.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3. Number 3. We had less. Less.
Okay.
All right. I see Jackie pay.
Pay less, right?
Yeah.
Shameless.
Shameless.
Turnless. Right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Number 3. Turnless. Okay.
Turnless, okay. And I wrote down senseless because that's me.
Right. What better word? Shut up! I wrote down shoeless.
Oh,
Shoeless.
as in shoeless Joe Jackson.
There you
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. All right. Last one.
More?
Last one was seat. Seat. All right.
Okay, Rich, we got a hot.
Yep.
Jackie hot. Front.
Ejection.
Ejection. Very good. That's hard. Hard seat.
What else we got here for number 4? Anybody else number 4?
Okay.
I think our timing with the video and our responses are just a little bit off, but it certainly helps when you put down what number we're on as we're scrolling through here. Okay, so number 4 we had seat. What'd you put down for?
Back seat.
Back seat. I put down car seat.
Oh, okay, good.
We put the car seat in the back seat.
All right, very good, very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, thanks for playing along, gang.
Rear seat, Myron. We got a couple of these in late. The timing's always tough.
Yeah.
Some people get this thing like 2 minutes after we're actually saying it. So, but
well,
thanks
this
for
is
playing along anyway.
what I was going to say. We talked about that last week with the video and the posting being different.
Right.
You remember when we were on YouTube, I could actually take the note or the comments section. I could actually take that URL and put it into a whole nother window.
Okay, right, yes.
So there's two completely different, the video goes out here, the comments go out here, right? So that's why they're not really synced up too well. But we'll get through it. So what we got, Keith?
I
think
I get it.
I think
we're about done. It's just, what time is it? What time is it? Before we lose our crowd, had a different day yesterday, and I'm having trouble getting over it. I had plenty of sleep, so that's not the problem. But it was just kind of a different day yesterday. Anyway, what are we doing next week? Let me tell you, people that are watching that don't know about it, since next week is my birthday, we're not going to be here.
Right.
Joel got me something. Kind of funny. Joel got it. Actually, I guess he'll pay for it because I stopped and got it, picked it up myself.
Right.
And
I owe Keith a little bit of
I tell you, he is thoughtful. Hey, there you go, thoughtless.
All right, so Keith's got a big day coming up next week, and of course we got the candle here that has no wick on it, so I have to burn it.
So
there we go.
The 1 is for 100. So happy birthday to me, everybody.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Keith. Happy birthday to you.
Me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody give a round of applause.
Okay.
Yeah, Keith's birthday is next Saturday. We're unable to have a show next week.
But for my birthday, next Saturday evening, I'm going to be playing with my old punk band, Decontrol, at Connie's Rick Rack. With a bunch of other local. It's a 40th year. We've actually, we haven't been, but the band has been around about 40 years. I think, I don't know if it's exactly 40, but they're doing a 40-year anniversary kind of thing with a couple other local bands playing a couple of their songs, and they're going to play a couple other songs. So it should be pretty neat. If you have time to come out, shouldn't be too much. It's usually in dive clubs. I heard Connie's is pretty neat for a little club down by Pat's Steaks, right around the corner.
Okay, so what's the address of this place?
I don't know at all.
Near Pat's Steaks?
Yes, it's Connie's. It's at South Philly. So if you look it up, it's a little bar.
So Connie's
Rick Rack.
Connie's Rick Rack.
Yes. Yeah. And if you go on Facebook, I've been forwarding a lot of things, and it should be, if you have time to get out and see, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do it again in another 40 years. My arthritis is killing me. And we used to play, maybe not on time, not on key, but certainly fast and loud. And well, it's going to be loud. I don't know how fast it's going to be anymore. But
you guys got that down pretty well, though, right?
Yes. Still, you can still turn the amp up to 11. We were doing 11 before 11 was popular. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Right, yeah.
Won't be around next week. Joel's got something to do, but stay in touch. We'll be back in a couple of weeks, and by then we're hoping it'll be summertime. supposed to hit 70 on Monday, so we'll see what happens. So that's it for me, Joel. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Remember, you deserve a thought of your own.
So be in touch to laugh, learn, and live. We'll see you in a couple weeks, guys.
All right, take care. Have a good week.